Austin in the opener. They beat San Jose, but that was kind of like a loss to these fans because San Jose was beat 52-3 by Stanford the week before. This loss today is really tough because this is a team they beat last year in Austin. Yeah,
decidedly. They ran for over 260 yards against Texas in Austin last year, as you mentioned. Again, it's Bergeron, and he picks up about 3. And, you know, the numbers, unfortunately for Rick Neuheisel now in his 4th year, are starting to pile up in the wrong direction. He will now be, assuming Texas finishes this season as an above 500 team. They're 2-19 in their last 21 games against teams that ultimately at the end of their seasons were 500 or above. And this will also drop UCLA to 3-9 under Rick Neuheisel against ranked teams. Bergeron moves the pile to the 40-yard line, 2 yards shy of a first down. And there are no pro football teams in Los Angeles. The college football teams are the football teams. So when you start to talk about job security and being on the hot seat, the things that normally you're talking about with NFL coaches, I mean, in the #2 media market in the country, which Los Angeles is, you talk about the college coaches that way.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, Rick came in with such high expectations. You know, the billboards about overtaking USC, it was UCLA's time, all those kind of things. And they just haven't been able to capitalize on the misfortunes at USC with the probation. And now with new teams coming into the Pac-10, they need some momentum. You know, you look at the Colorados and Utahs coming in. It's kind of an exciting time in the Pac-10, but nobody talking about UCLA.
So a frustrating afternoon for Rick Neuheisel's team, but a very efficient performance by Case McCoy and the Longhorns. It's a road test weekend. Many different ranked teams on the road in what you think might be a tough environment. Texas handled it beautifully today. You know, Mac Brown has a way of making you feel good. Really? Even when you couldn't feel more lousy, he is just about as wonderful a representative as we have in college sports. And his team represented themselves beautifully today. A 49-20 win. So off of a 5-7 season last year, Longhorn Nation was greeted by Mac Brown this year when he stepped to the podium and said, "Hi, I'm Mac Brown. This is my first year at Texas," signaling we are starting over. Well, he certainly seems to have the Longhorns back where the Longhorns are used to being, and that is inside the top 25 and looking very much like a factor. Not only in the Big 12 race, but who knows where things end up this season. I mean, if these freshmen continue to play the way that they have played through the first 3 weeks, is there any reason to think that Texas doesn't have enough talent to possibly even be a championship contender? And one of those young players is with Samantha.
Case, the last time you were here, you were sitting in the stands watching your brother. Today you come out with a huge showing. Were you nervous at all? How'd you show up this big, this early?
I was very nervous coming in, but I mean, once I got suited up and got on the field, and this place is amazing. UCLA is a great team. We saw that last year. Great guys, and they fought hard. But hats off to us, man. We played great. Fans came out and showed up here in California. We just had a great time.
We've all heard about Brian Harson's offense and doing all these different things. Today was a perfect example. DJ Grant comes into the game with 1 catch for 5 yards and then 3 touchdowns. Were you a part of this at all? And how do you feel switching things up all the time?
I told the tight ends before they better be ready. We're throwing the ball to them this week, so it was fun. DJ played great. He found a way to get open, and if you're open, we're going to throw you the ball. So the offense is great. Coach Harsin had a great game, called great plays, and it went well. We decided we want to come out in the first half and play great, unlike the last couple of weeks, and we did, and we just got to start carrying it over to next week.
I saw you early asserting yourself on the sideline. Do you feel like you're the solidified leader of this football team now?
I consider myself a leader, but we have a lot of leaders. The Lord's definitely blessed me to be here, be on this team, and we just got to give him all the glory tonight.
All right, go enjoy this one, Case. Thanks.
All right, Samantha, thanks very much. A tremendous win for Case McCoy in his first ever start in the Rose Bowl. Texas wins 49-20. here against UCLA. Thanks so much to our entire ESPN crew. Let's go back to the studio now off the Texas win.